And let me explain to you guys what a MIDI pack is. A MIDI is just the information, the organized information of the chords. There's no sound. You drag it into whatever DAW you have. It works in any DAW and it matches the tempo, and also you get to dictate how it sounds. You pretty much choose the VST. You choose if you want it to be a piano, or if you want it to be a synthesizer, or if you want it to be a chorded bass. You can do whatever you want. The possibilities are infinite. Okay. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to my home studio. I am Archie Beats and I am here to help. I hope you guys enjoyed that introduction, because today we are discussing a valuable tool for musicians, for producers, for keyboard players, for non-keyboard players. If you are a music creator, I'm sure you will find this tool valuable: the Unison MIDI Chord Pack. As a musician, film composer, music producer, pro audio engineer, and singer-songwriter, I'm always making music. I love music. I love finding ways to make music, but sometimes, y'all, I do have producer's block, beat block, writer's block, all of it. Music is about creativity. You have creators that sample, you have creators that play instruments, and you have the creator that does both. You know, it doesn't matter how you get there. Honestly, I wish I knew about Unison when I was composing the entire Zeus Network original series, Bad Escorts, which was created by my friend, Emmy-nominated actor Daystorm Powers. I had to produce a lot of beats on top of the original scores and the scenes and the sync like that. And also, when I wrote and composed the music for T-Mobile's Coachella commercial last year, I wish I knew about this. Today's video is sponsored by Unison, and if you are interested in Unison, be sure to click below and get your 60% off by using my link. And outside of Unison being an idea creator for you to help you along and assist you in your creative process, Unison also helps you train your ears as a musician and as a person that's trying to be more musical. So no more out-of-tune 808s and chords in your beats. And if you're new to my channel and interested in production tips, pro audio tips, and just music, man, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you won't miss another video. So let's jump over here on the screen to Unison. So here is Unison's website right here. As you guys can see, there are a lot of sales that's happening, man. Like 3 hours, I saw 400 something a day. This is pretty much what Unison Audio have to say, which is make perfect sounding sophisticated chords without spending years learning music theory. That's good. Experiment with advanced chords so you can make your music stand out from the rest. Cool. Especially when you use it in a creative way. Remember, there are only 7 notes in music, and there are a billion possibilities with music with only those 7 notes. So based on inversion, different chords, create a diverse range of emotions in your music using specific chords and progressions. Chord progressions definitely drives emotions. For example, happy songs are in major, sad songs and evil stuff is in minor, and then of course like the diminishes and the suspended chords, all of that is a lingering feeling. So but we'll get into that. Get instant inspiration from over 1,200 plus MIDI chords and progressions. And let me explain to you guys what a MIDI pack is. A MIDI is just the information, the organized information of the chords. There's no sound. You drag it into whatever DAW you have. It works in any DAW and it matches the tempo, and also you get to dictate how it sounds. You pretty much choose the VST. You choose if you want it to be a piano, or if you want it to be a synthesizer, or if you want it to be a chorded bass. ways. You can do whatever you want. The possibilities are infinite. Use proven, time-tested chord progressions to increase your chances of making a hit. Streamline your workflow and creative process so you can finish music faster. That's what I did notice. I noticed that when I started using the sample pack, I have already a chord in my head or an idea in my head, but when I choose a different inverted MIDI chord in here, it literally changes the vibe and kind of make it better. And guys, it's all about using this tool, fitting this tool in your workflow and auditioning for your workflow. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it's perfect for my workflow. So remember that this MIDI pack is just information organized in a MIDI format to where you get to choose the VST and how it sounds, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into Logic. As you guys can see, I already have the beat made. I already have my idea out. Everything's laid out. The only thing I haven't done is color coded and start the final mix process, because I want you guys to see the actual process before everything is finalized, the raw process of utilizing Unison in my production and my workflow. So, but first thing first, before we get into the actual beat. So basically, I just want to explain it to you guys, like what does the pack come with and what's the purpose of it? How does it work? So let's get to it. First, you see it's the Unison chord. It has the README, all the instruction PDF, RTFs or whatnot. But the actual MIDI files are organized in folders, and I have this already pulled up to just show you guys the triads in each one of the folders. The triad is basically 3 notes in a chord, and they have extended chords, you know, kind of advanced chords like your major 7s, your suspended, your add 9s. All of these folders are fully packed and with chord progressions as well. And then you have diatonic triads and advanced progression, really music theory driven stuff. And like I said, another good reason to have Unison is these chords really train your ear. Let me just show you guys an example. Let's start with progressions, man. Let's do a diatonic triad major progression so you guys can see what all of this stuff really means. And I love this stuff. I'm a musician, y'all, so I love to hear other notes and other fingers playing that's not mine. So let's give it a listen. And I have an Omnisphere with a filter pulled up so you guys can, it's a cool sound. I like it. It's belly, very belly. You hear that? It's a major chord. So major chords sound really happy. Minor chords sound sad. Like we said earlier, it's kind of got the little sad and evil. When the evil guy bursts in the room, a minor chord is cued. But let's go ahead and get into the beat real quick that I made with Unison. And see the same instrument. Okay, so the basic idea of the track was through Unison. What I did was the chord pack went to a basic triad. F is a key that I'm comfortable with singing in, so a lot of songs I do are either in F, F sharp, pretty much 3 steps above and 3 steps below F. And so I started with F. And when you talk about triads, triad is just 3 notes. In the F major, it's going to be F, A, C. What I knew I wanted to do was I wanted to change the emotion. So what I did was I simply dragged in the, and then here's the funny part about it. Because I knew the direction I wanted to go in, I just simply dragged this and I dragged it over and I dropped this note and dropped that note. So basically I dropped the entire chord a half step, because like I said, it's an idea machine for musicians, and it's also a useful tool for if you're not a musician. So and it made me feel musical. Unison, it's a tool that you should definitely have in your toolbox. So don't ever fall a victim of what other people say in your production workflow. It's all about what works for you. It's over 1,200 different pieces of MIDI information, chord progressions, extended chords, borrowed tonal chords, chord progressions. It's so much valuable information. And this is a very powerful tool to have in your toolbox in your home studio. What's incredible about it, it's extremely organized and archived. It's really about jumping into this MIDI chord pack in these folders and just finding something that inspires you. So I really do hope that you guys enjoyed this video. As you guys can see, Unison is an extremely valuable tool to a musician, to a person that don't play instruments, but you want to have some sort of idea. This is a valuable tool for your home studio setup, and I have been using it since I got my hands on it, and even playing my little chords on top of it, or just coming up with chord ideas and adding to it. It's all about what works for you and how do you implement it into your workflow. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you won't miss another video, and also don't forget to check out Unison below, click the description, and get to creating. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ArchieBeats with a Z. You guys are absolutely awesome. Don't forget to be great and create. This is your boy Archie Beats, and I'm signing off.
Archie Beat on the beat, yeah.